What is good, fam? So I want to introduce myself. My name is Jay. I go by Trip Fam. I buy, sell, and collect vintage clothes. But this channel is gonna be mainly about cars. As you guys can tell, I have my 1991 Honda Civic in the back. It's a base model, and we're gonna be working on it today. We're actually replacing the dash and some of the interior panels. So this car came with a blue interior, and we're replacing it to a black interior. So I sourced out some parts from a 1991 Honda CRX SI. So I'm pretty excited about it. We're gonna be doing a walkthrough in the car so you guys can get a little familiar with it and some of the mods that I have done to it. But yeah, that's basically what we're gonna be doing here on the channel, just kind of working on cars and showing you some of the pieces that I collect here and there. But yeah, with that being said, let's get to it. This is the parts that we're gonna be replacing today. So it's all the CRX dash parts with the center console. I sourced out those seats as well. That's the only imperfection on them. There you go, it focus. They put tape on it, which is not a big deal. That's the driver's side, this is the passenger side. I still need to clean it. I already washed a lot of these parts like the dash. I washed the center console and some other little stuff that I still need to clean. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be replacing today, so the car can look a little bit better. So hopefully you guys like it and stick around. This is my 91 Honda Civic. We're gonna do a quick walkthrough on it to show you guys the little mods that I have done so far. So I have already changed the door panels to the CRX ones. I have done the 98 Integra center console. It fits perfectly right there. I like the way it looks. I have cup holders and everything. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to get rid of that once we put the CRX dash on it. So yeah, that's some of the mods that we have done on here in the interior. It has the soul seats, which I'm not a fan of. They are the SIR ones, which I'll be posting for sale here pretty soon. The other mods that we have done to this car, it's source out some rotors, 17-inch. I used to think that the 17-inch don't look good in this car, but for some reason I like the way they look. You know, it brings out the car a little bit more. Like I said, I did some of the wrapping. I did the top of it all white. Bought this on Facebook Marketplace just to kind of learn how to wrap. It was a cheap buy, and like I said, I've been having this car for a year and a half already, and the wrap's been here for probably 6 months already, and it's barely starting to peel off. Some of the stuff that I learned is that I stretch it too much, but eventually we get to the paint. Another thing that I have done to this car is I use the 98 Honda Civic EK side skirts on here. Basically flip them, put the right side on the left side, and just kind of cut them to fit the mud flaps. I did use a heat gun, and unfortunately it kind of melted the mud flap right there, but it doesn't look bad whatsoever. It still looks good. I did source out the rear mud flaps as well, so that's another thing that we did to it. Other than that, we haven't done big things. I purchased a Temu. That's a Temu winger. I've been owning this wing for about, I would say, probably 3 months already. Unfortunately, I let the trunk down too hard and it split it and it cracked it somewhere in here. I will show you guys later on what I'm talking about. But yeah, other than that, this vehicle is nothing special. It's just a base model, like I said. Still all original engine on here. Still has AC. Hasn't been molested on here. It has 300,000 miles on it. Keep it with heavy oil. I try to do oil change as much as I can, and I would check the oil every week because it does burn a little. But other than that, the shell is pretty clean. Unfortunately, the other day, the side strip, I didn't have the clips for it, and I still put it on there, and one time it just kind of popped off. So I already have the clips for it, so eventually we get to that. But yeah, it's a clean car. I love it. It rides smooth. There's not much to say. I did source out these back pieces. I don't know what it's called, so I can put the lid in the back, which I already have the lid as well. So we're gonna be putting that today. We have time. But other than that, like I said, there's nothing special to it. It's just a base model, and yeah. So the reason why I'm doing this is just because I'm changing the whole interior to black interior instead of the blue. Like I said, I do have to source out the rear. I do have to source out the rear seats as well. So that's another project right there, and I want to get to the liner up here. So, but yeah, other than that, the car is pretty clean. I'm changing the tachometer because it doesn't have the RPMs. So fortunately the SI does have the RPMs, so that's another main reason why we're doing this. Took off the front seat just so you guys can see a little bit better, but yeah, let's get to it. This is the other thing that I was telling you guys about. This one does have the tachometer right here for the RPMs, so that's gonna be good. It says it has 200,000 miles on it, which we know is not matching with the car, but eventually we would do a motor swap, so that will really not matter. Alright, fam. Unfortunately, the glasses die. I'm gonna have to take a quick little break, let them charge for a little bit. I'll probably just take like a 10 or 15 minute break, see how far the glasses charge so I keep using them. We're not that far away. Right now, we're just taking off all the little stuff. The dash is almost ready to come out. We just gotta take out some of the main bolts, which would be the lower one, the side, the top. I like to say there's one underneath the glove compartment, but we'll see about that one. And yeah, it should come out. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, you're gonna see the video. I'm sorry if I didn't talk much on it. I just wanted to get it done. But the reason why I got the glasses so you guys can get a close-up of what I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, we're almost there. Just need to take out the clock. I believe there's a bolt in the middle. It should be one up there, two on the sides, the one in the bottom, and then if I'm correct, it should be one more right there, and then the dash should be able to come out. So yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break and I'll be right back with it. So one more thing, what I like to do is use a magnet. The magnet helps me keep all my bolts in track. They're almost all about the same size. It's pretty self-explanatory. So once you put everything back, all the bolts, like I said, they're about the same size. They're all Phillips. I'm sorry, they're all Phillips. So yeah, we should be good to put them back. Just make sure you don't lose any of them, because then you're gonna be struggling. If you don't have another parts card, then you don't want this to be loose. All right, fam. So the glasses are ready. We're at 98%. It's getting kind of late, so we're just gonna try to attempt to pull the dash right now, and then keep going with it tomorrow. Like I said, we don't have much left to do, so yeah, let's get to it. And yeah, this what I had to take out. Sorry, forgot to show you guys. But I just kind of took off the signal one. Has about 1, 2, 3, 4 little screws right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. So on the base model, the steering rack doesn't have the adjuster to make the steering wheel go up and down. So I'm still debating between grabbing the one from the CRX, which I don't think is a big issue for me. I don't really care much about it. Adjust the steering wheel up and down, but I rather have one solid um, unit all the way down instead of having to do that. The other thing that I want you guys to see, so right here we have the clutch sensor. Pretty much when you press your pedal, that will allow you to start the car. I bypass it, so basically what I did is just solder both of the wires together, so that way I don't have to push on the clutch every time I start the car. I just go in there and push the key, which you have to remember that you did that, because if you don't and you leave the car in gear and then you start the car, then the car will jump. But yeah, I don't really care much about it, so that's what I did. When I first bought the car, a couple months after I started driving it, the pedal broke. On these cars, it's well known, or I'm not sure if it's well known because it really never happened to me. It was the first time. But yeah, I ended up getting a bracket from Hodge Performance. When I did that, I took off the AC tube that goes from here to the other side. So I'm gonna put that back today now that I have the dash out. I have it somewhere in the storage. But yeah, that's one of the other things that we did to this car. The bracket has worked wonderful for me. Unfortunately, they had to source another pedal assembly because the one that I had, it literally broke. So I bought a new assembly and then I bought the bracket so it wouldn't happen again. Do recommend you guys to do that. Not sure how good it works with those aftermarket hydraulic cylinders or whatever. So I want to make this car hydraulic, which I think I'm just gonna keep it with the cable to the transmission, and then just buy the bracket for the transmission that turns it into the hydraulic. I do have plans for this car, so I'm putting a motor, so we'll see. And yeah, but that's it for today. So as you guys can see, the dash is out, and then that's it right there. We have the CRX door panels. Tomorrow we're gonna put the dash back on here, and then we're gonna work from there. Alright fam, so that will be it for this video. I will be making a second part of me installing the dash, so that way you guys can see the final result. Keep in mind that this is my first time posting a video on this channel, so it is taking me a little longer to edit the videos, but hopefully we get better at it. I do have a lot of plans for this car, and I do have parts laying around, so hopefully right after we finish the dash, I do have some halo lights that are refurnished there. I kind of clear coated, so that will probably be the next video that I'll be working on here for you guys. And then I do have another parts. Like I said, I have parts laying around. I have a carbon fiber hood right there that I need to refurnish. It is kind of cold. It's the winter time, so I have till summertime. So hopefully once summer hits, we have this car looking better than what it looks right now. Our next plan will be maybe swapping it. putting a bigger motor on it. I'm not thinking of doing anything crazy on it because we don't have the budget for it, but at least a B series in here will be nice. These cars, they're lightweight, so they're really fun whenever you swap them. So hopefully we get to that. Like I said, I do have other projects that I want to bring to you guys. I have another car that I want to show you guys later on down the road, but as in right now, that's my daily vehicle. So hopefully once summer comes around, then we're able to get this one back out there so that way we can enjoy it and then bring the other one inside. So we have a couple projects to do on here. So I want to get this car all repainted. I do want to learn how to do it myself as well, but I do have another wrap roll that is sitting right about there. So I don't know, I might just take off this wrap and try that wrap out. I kind of want to learn new stuff, so that's the reason why I'm doing this as well. I just gotta make up my mind on what we're gonna do to this car, but for sure we're gonna do a motor swap on it. I'm not sure if I want us to get it all painted or if I want to do it myself. Honestly, like I said, I done a little body work here and there. I'm not the best at it, and I would hate to see this this car with the paint that doesn't look right, you know. So my plans are to redo the original color on it just because I like it, but I also like white a lot. So we'll see, we make up our mind on that, but for now, like I said, we're just gonna do little content, little stuff here and there, get it ready to the point where we can do something about the paint. Like I said, the chassis is not a bad chassis. It has no rust whatsoever. It does have dings everywhere, but you got to keep in mind this is a 30-year-old car, just about my age. But anyways, with that being said, see you guys in the next clip. Like I said, we're gonna install the dash and then we're gonna work on those lights, and we're just gonna go from there, let the ball roll. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.